about 2.5 weeks from starting again in my second semester, but I just wanted to do a check-in right now. Well, this semester was really crazy. I know a lot of people say that hygiene school is a lot, and it is a lot, but I think it's manageable too. It's been a lot. I'm gonna take you from the start. First of all, when you walk in without having any dental experience, it's very hard, and it's very strange. It's a strange environment to be, sometimes filled with people that, some of them are dentists in their country, some of them are dental assistants certified, other of them are managers for years. There's different backgrounds. There's people that have children. There's people that are married. So it's a balancing thing. It's different than regular college, because in regular college sometimes you find the same group of people, but then you don't see them again. So it's kind of like a mix of like everybody's different, but at the same time we all working towards becoming an RDH. So that's the nice part about it. Taking it during COVID times, I know it's different, definitely different. I was in between hybrid classes, sometimes taking classes in person, other weeks online, and vice versa. So number one, we get introduced to our little friend. They gave us this, and this is our best friend forever. We learned all the instrumentation of this wonderful box. The whole semester consisted of basically these three things: this, and this box. So my experience was with my first semester, at least, is that it's very hard. It's hard. You could manage it, but you have to know how to manage it. And I think the faster you know how to manage everything, the better you're off. And I read a lot of DMs that I get on Instagram, a lot of people starting the program, or not even just in NYU, but starting the program elsewhere, telling me, that they didn't get in, or how do they get in. And, this is not a one size fits all. Some people get in with less GPA, other people get in with higher. That's not, but how you get in is not universal, but, definitely, if you have some sort of experience, it's definitely important to stay in your interview. Okay, so my first semester, I took so many classes that I don't even remember all the classes I already took. It was like a lot. I think it was like 8. It was clinic lecture, anatomy physiology 1, micro 1, radiology. I know I'm missing like 2 more, but I can't think on the top of my head. I'll write it here. My experience with COVID has been okay. I initially thought that we weren't gonna be able to intermingle and mix, meet people, but I've met a lot of people that I consider now my friends. So it's a day-by-day thing. This program has really took everything out of me in academic wise, especially when clinic came. It was so hard for me, even ergonomics competencies and examinations on that, because I had no background. So just my biggest advice is, if you're starting dental hygiene school next semester, is to do a little research in the basic things that you need to know. Even hand washing, hand washing like you should in a dental setting is something that I didn't know, because I wasn't working in a dental setting. So things like these, although they're small and they're little and you think they don't mean much, when you're there in your first day, everybody's nervous, and if you don't know certain things like that, it makes you more nervous. And I don't consider myself the fastest learner, but I think, it's a day-by-day thing. You have to practice. I know it's hard to practice at home with everything, but it's all about compromising your things. If you lack something, it's about compromising everything. Also, getting involved with your peers, making group chats, maybe video calls before midterms, before finals, so you all can review if you can meet up in person, because of the situation. I think everything, and being involved with people that are doing what you're doing and being able to mix with each other is super important in a program. I honestly, that's one of the most important things. Like, people are gonna understand you because they're going through the same thing. And it's important to be more open, to talk to people in that sense, because what you don't know, somebody else could know. And then, you can interchange ideas, and that's the way you learn. Sometimes students explain better than professors, and I think I talk for a lot of students. Sometimes we know how to explain it in a way that sometimes professors don't know how to explain it, or we know how to get to each other sometimes. And just my biggest advice and my biggest takeaway of the semester has been to just be open to talking to your peers. I know everybody says this, but it's very important. It's super important. And, when you're doing instrumentation, like I had problems with the Explorer, etc. And it's important to not give up. Sometimes I would go home after clinic, pre-clinic, like I didn't, sometimes you don't understand it. And sometimes you have to make yourself available to go to tutoring, to go to more practice if there's available for you. Use all the opportunity that you can. You have to keep in mind that you're paying thousands of dollars for this program, and it's super important to use all the resources. My main takeaway is the most earliest that you get on track with everything, the better. Because sometimes we think, okay, next week I'll make sure I know this 100%, and then next week turns into 2 weeks, 1 month, and then you're in the final, and now you have to study more things. If you would have done what you had to do that week, even if it would have gave you more work, it would have been a little easier to just basically review in the final. So that's just my main takeaway. This will be your best friend, and will be your best friend probably my best friend until I graduate, probably even after I graduate. So it's just a matter of adjusting, knowing where your faults are, taking accountability, looking for help. If you're struggling, look for help, ask for help, and just keep in mind that if you got into this program, it's for a reason, and the reason is because you can finish it. Okay? There's probably a lot of other students that didn't get in, or that didn't make it to finish the semester, but you did. So that's the way I like to view things. Like, okay, like we made it, so now you want to make it more. And after you finish second semester, you want to make it to the third, and then you want to make it to the fourth, and then you want to pass the boards. Then you want to, So I think being, having positive self-talk helps a lot. Of course, you have to, but make sure that you bounce back. Everything you can bounce back. So just please, if you're struggling, it's okay. I struggled. I'm pretty sure we all struggle at some point. But you have to bounce back, because you are here for a reason. And the reason is because you are meant for this. And then for any other reasons that you think you're not, just remember why you applied. Remember why you did it. Sometimes your mental health really plays a long way when you're instrumentation. It helps you a lot to just think why you're there, and think how much you've grown overall. Instead of thinking how you can mess up, think how much you've grown and how much more you can grow. And, just try to visualize yourself in the future. I hope this helps. I have more videos coming up, and thank you so much for the 100 subscribers that I saw. Thank you so much. I know I haven't been posting much on YouTube, but I'll make sure I'll get back to it. Thank you so much. Awesome. We've grown so much since the beginning, from 0 subscribers to 100. I know it's not a lot, but it's a lot for me, and I hope we keep growing. We have a lot of exciting things coming up, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for seeing it. Thank you for liking, subscribing, following me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.